Do you know what is the one thing that white conservatives and most white liberals have in common, mi gente? They are both infected with the same virus of white supremacy. Although white conservatives deny that white supremacy even exists like they do with COVID, the reality is that their entire identity as conservatives revolve in their defense and preservation of white supremacy. On the other hand, although most white liberals are at least willing to admit that white supremacy do exist, the reality still is that for the most part, they won't do shit about it. Why? Because deep down, they both know that white supremacy is working for both of them just fine. That is also why both of them find discomfort just at the mentioning of white supremacy by someone like me. Now, to be fair though, if there's any difference between the two, it's only in the way they both manifest the symptoms of their white supremacy infection. While white supremacy is expressed by white conservatives in the form of hate and disdain for anyone not like them, most white liberals express theirs in the form of indifference. In both cases, if you are a minority, for the most part you are beneath both of them. In other words, while white conservatives will want to lynch you and deport you if they had the chance, most white liberals will just pretend to care about you by just giving you some food stamp and Section 8 and then telling you to stay on that corner over there. Furthermore, while white conservatives would never hire you for the job, most white liberals will hire you but will never promote you to a position above their own. While white conservatives will only allow you to fight next to them so long as you are willing to fight your own minority people on their behalf, most white liberals will completely ignore you and not support your alliance because although you are fighting their white conservative enemies along their side, your fight includes the fight against white supremacy. Something most of them are not interested in joining because getting rid of white supremacy isn't part of their fight. Their fight instead is more about which of the two owners of white supremacy holds power over the other. In both cases, also over you. And how exactly do I know this being a fact? Just look at what is happening here on Progressive TikTok. It is time for us, minority progressives, to also start holding white liberals accountable in our fight against the virus of white supremacy. Stay woke, mi gente!